All right, guys, what's up? Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. Hope you guys are feeling well. Hope you're doing good. So remember, day trading is, of course, risky business. These results here are not the typical results. Remember, the live streams and recaps are never an invitation to copy trade. And lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers. So be careful of fake accounts. With that being said, let's jump into it. Freedom Trader, man, it's good to see you. Freedom Trader is a long-time supporter of the channel. And if that is the actual Freedom Trader, he has one of my cell phone numbers actually. So shout out to him. Good to see you, man. Okay. The watch list. What's moving, what's not. And by the way, I can shout out this live stream here in the chat. Freedom Trader, man, I hope the family's doing well. All right, the live stream has been oh my gosh. Okay, the watch list. I'm watching. Funny enough, the stocks that were moving yesterday are back in play. Foxo, CERO, and there's two newcomers that are over $1 in XBP and also BTCT. This day trading thing, I tell you, man, craziest thing in the world. And I'll post the watch list in the chat room as well as on the YouTube live stream. Yeah, Bitcoin. I guess crypto, I mean everything, right? Crypto, small caps, large caps, Tesla. Everything is definitely on the up and up here. SPY. So I'm gonna start off with CERO, and it's 90 it's 908. I'm hoping this thing slows down a little bit. My voice is cracking here. I hope this thing slows down because it's just going, right? And we need to save some of this move for the open. This, you know, this is the one that paid us the most yesterday. As we can see, it's continuing over that high of 23. We're already at 33, so I'm hoping we can slow down a little bit and then, you know, have the bulk of this move for into the open. So yesterday's high, 23. I'm gonna just put this in a different color so it stands out a little more. We pulled away from the level significantly, but coming back to our daily chart, I had levels, let's see here, at 31 and then at 34. This is going back to July 25th and July 8th of this year. Those 2 days we had bigger candles, higher volume, but over that 34 level, there's room all the way to about 98 cents, basically $1. So we'll see. And honestly, with how this stock moved yesterday, we didn't really need a big move to make money. So depending on how it's moving today, like if we just get small uptrends and range, that might be good enough to pull it off, right? And yesterday we didn't push the size like we should have pushed the size. So today I'll be pushing even more size. You know, can I do as much as humanly possible on this stock, or let's say as much as the broker and the market makers will really allow, I think is a better way to say it. Until we see slippage, right? Is the best way. Until we see slippage. So that's CERO up 50% versus yesterday's level with 58 million shares of volume. So moving on to FOXO. FOXO right now up 39% versus yesterday's levels, and there's 31 million shares of volume. We've pushed over $1 already. We've seen some of these stocks that once they get over 1, it becomes more of a challenge, let's say. And that's not necessarily because it's above $1, but more so sometimes they become a little thicker. There are more sellers. There's also, sometimes halt levels, which can play a role. But if this one can be smooth, and trade in this same manner all the way till 2 and 3, if it keeps going, then I think a lot of traders here will have a good day. The stock has been in play since November 6th. We've had like 3 days of decent momentum, and maybe today it continues again. So I'm gonna just get the high points of a couple of these candlesticks. I'm gonna clean up the chart just a little bit here. Some levels are now irrelevant. Okay, so the high yesterday, we finished at 103. In fact, I was here still trading this thing. Didn't do well over 1. It was a little stiffer up there, but at least between, I think, like 85 and like 98, we got something. So that was good. So the key for this stock here is going to be getting over 106 and holding above 106. You can see all these previous levels that we had right up around $1. So if we can get above and hold above, that'll be key. So today's pre-market high is at 110. If we are able to hold over 106, 110, I think there's a legit chance it gets to 150 and then maybe $2. So FOXO will be watching and waiting. Third stock on my list here is XBP. And I'm curious to see the float here on XBP. Now, can we see multiple stocks be strong today? It's possible. I mean, yesterday we had FOXO and CERO at the same time. So, it's possible that can happen again. Maybe XBP joins the fun. This one, there's, let's see, 30 million shares in the float. So CERO has the higher float out of the 3. And it's saying 66. I thought I saw 150 a few days ago. Or yesterday. Might have mistaken it with something else. But anyhow, we'll see. So XBP, if we're to zoom out here a little bit, this one in after hours, we had a high point of 225. From there, it pulled back. The low point today has been 133. And the curl up around 184. So just in case we get something over $1 that's strong, I'm mapping out my levels, doing my due diligence here. I traded this stock before, back in May of this year, on that day, and that was May 6th. It went from 310 to 433. 310 to 433. So it actually gapped down and sold off. So the high point on that day, I do want to keep. And so 433, I'll map out. The pre-market high might have been higher than that, but that's fine. I think the pre-market high on that day might have been 468, but 433 I'll map out. And before 433, we have the 200 EMA. at 332. Okay. So let's see. Besides XBP, there's also BTCT. BTCT is up 82%. 82% move. I might put this one instead of XBP. So pre-market highs, we got 507. I'm gonna say $5 actually. Previous high was 5. We pushed up over the level to 507 and then pulled back. Low of the pullback. $4.18. And this one might have potential, but you know, again, we've been seeing more of the action in the penny stocks, so you know, it's to be determined. Looking at the daily chart, there's a few levels that are standing out. September 29th, and this is all the way back in 2023 for BTCT. We had 576 on that day. 2 million shares of volume. We are above the 200 EMA, which is good. Over 576. And really, I mean, there's a couple of candlesticks here, so let's see. 530, 579. So there might just be some upside resistance. It's 530 also level, a day where we gapped up and sold off. Volume lighter, but still. And it seems like the pre-market highs on September 29th, 2023 was all the way to 11, perhaps. I have a trend line up there. That's the only thing that could be the case, but we'll see how this one does. I don't want to spend too much time on them because you know they haven't really been the best stocks the last few weeks, but yeah, sometimes you never know. If this one gets to 6 and 7, then I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be on it. And we'll be on it too. Alright, everything looks good. It's 9:18. I'm going to jump up top here to chat and get ready to rock and roll. I don't know if we'll be trading in pre-market here over the next few days or a few weeks. The hot momentum, I started trading in pre-market at the back half of it, or not even the back half, really like the last like 3 or 4 days. But it seems like whenever small caps are really, 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 really hot, and this is typically above like $1, then it makes a lot of sense to trade pre-market. But on the slower days, the opportunities are fewer and further apart, is what I'm noticing. But if you're here consistently, there's going to be something, right? There's going to be something, but you know, it's not the same as the hot market momentum. So my top 3 are going to be Foxo, BTCT, and CERO. Those are my top 3 here. I'm getting my level 2s in order. Getting everything in place. All right, let's jump up top. Okay, looks good. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. What to expect? You know, yesterday was a good day. We literally have the same stocks in front of us here, similar price. I think CERO is the one I'm going to watch into the open. And depending on how we move, I want to be as aggressive as I possibly can. FOXO is at $1 already. So pushing size on that one might be a little bit more difficult, might be a little bit more tricky, but we're no stranger to using like 10,000 on good setups at that price range. So for sure we'll look to push it, maybe even more than that, all depends. But if it's active and we want to be a little nimble, maybe we come down just slightly and then, you know, we're pretty active. CERO still cheap at 30 cents. This one it'll be fun. I'll start with 50,000 just to see how it is, and then you know maybe I go up in 50,000 increments in size. CERO looking to push big boy size here. Time 21. Okay, so it's 9:21. We got about 8 minutes. 8 minutes to the opening bell. Just gonna sit back, relax, positive affirmations, and get ready. Just be careful. You know, it's all relative, right? This size that I'm using here will seem like a lot to some people. But best believe that this size is still baby size in the eyes of others, right? It is relative though. There's definitely people right now just using 1,000 shares on these stocks and they're looking at me like what like you know am I crazy, right? Like am I am I under the influence? But it's all relative, right? And I know people who are using 200K shares. You know, someone else I heard took 1 million shares, right? Someone took 1 million shares of FOXO. You know, Crispy was telling me, right? We were hanging out on Sunday. Crispy was telling me like someone, you know, one of the guys he knows took 1 million shares. And there was like a big green candle that came at one point. It's like the guy caught the entire candle, sold for 100K gains, one candle. So it's relative, right? For me, 1 million shares would be like, I mean, I don't even know if I have enough buying power to do 1 million shares. But yeah, John, market orders primarily for most trades, only in situations where there's a massive spread. We try to use more limit orders, buying the bid, adding liquidity. Yeah, okay, so let's make sure to turn on our screen recordings. For those of you who are in MMU, turn on your screen recordings if you have not already. You guys will see the routine is the same here for the most part every day. If you're now tuning in on YouTube, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Yesterday we had 600 people, but only 100 likes. Right now, right here, right now, there's 437 people. Is it possible we get up there to 250 likes before market open? So be sure to hit that thumbs up. It does help out the channel. We do appreciate it. What happened to John B? John B was sent to the gallows, brother. Too much negativity and too much just off topicness, if that's a word. The way how John B was talking, that John B sound like a millionaire, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind, not texting in a random chat on YouTube. He's, as you guys are saying, he's enjoying himself on a yacht somewhere or something. So, but yeah, no, but he was sent to the galley. So, well, at the end of the day, man, the rules are posted and the rules are clear, and nobody's above the rules, not even myself. So, some people will be let go, and that's just the reality of it here. So yeah, this is the watch list. Again, I'll post the watch list for those of you now coming in, and then we'll get ready here. I did do my trend lines already, but CERO and FOXO are the top two. Time to lock in, guys. Time to lock in. Time to be our best selves here. Time to be disciplined. LG, LGMK. I might have missed one. All right, thanks for the call out there from the chat, Marcelo and Beam. LGMK also added to the watch list. Okay. 2 minutes 50 seconds. The key will be to try to get green, stay green, push higher, right? And I don't need to be a hero into the first minute or anything. So, I'm gonna give it time to get that direction, but only if there's something looking really, really good do I want to get involved in the first minute. Like there has to be something saying buy, buy, buy. Like that intuition. If not, not gonna force it, just gonna be patient. Do I not have buying power? Was one of those stocks restricted, Steve? Please don't tell me the stocks were on that list. Because if that's the case, I have no cash in my account. Let me log in. Oh man. Crap. I thought, you know what? I thought that thing was gone. Hold up. I probably don't have any cash in my account. Crap. One of the stocks were restricted. CERO yesterday. Man. And there's only a minute. Okay, let me see. I'll go to widescreen. I'll be back in a sec. I think I should be good. I hope. We'll find out. I think I should be good, but well, if not, I'll have to stop the live stream. Or let's just say I'll have to call them. I'll just like mute my mic and call them if I need to. But I think I'm good. Okay, CERO, we're at 29 cents. Here we go. FOXO. FOXO. The halt up's at 106. Can we get a dip? Can we get a dip? Oh, I should have held that. My level 2 might be lagging. Yeah, it's lagging a little bit. My bid and ask price inverted. Can we fix? Okay, looks good. FOXO, halt up is at 13. 18 now for the halt up. Nah, that's selling ain't not stopping. I'm gonna pull it up on screen here in a sec. There's a hidden buyer here. I'm gonna take it. Tight stop. If it goes up, I'll add. Oh, that bro, red's gonna come. I'm gonna. Oh, that's not good. FOXO. Man, is that buyer still here? Let's see. Great fill. Great fill. Fills are amazing. CERO does look like it's moving, but for now, FOXO, I'm watching. Taking 5, tight stop. It might break down though. There's a buyer here, but how many shares are we buying, right? It's still holding, and there's 9. I'm gonna take the long aggressively here. Can we keep going? Okay, cutting it. Oh, it's gonna go. Crap. Come on. I can probably use more size. I can check. Hmm, 12, 14, well, 57, 17. Oh man, I'm sleeping. Bro, it's like I eased off for 1 second there. Hi, Phil. Stock still looks good.
SKK.
Taking the same scalps I usually will take, but with massive size, of course.
KGEI.
Can we see 15? Maybe not. If it breaks down, can we reclaim? I think it still looks healthy. I should have took that dip, actually. I didn't check all my levels. I could have been in already. And I mean, look at that bounce, right? I knew it. I knew it. Waiting. Tight stop. Why does the price going up look like selling? It's the second time I'm gonna be out in that way. Or am I too jumpy here? Terrible fill coming out right there. The stock is bullish, I think, so I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep watching. Eight by nine.
STIN. RAL.
Damn. Should have held. This is aggressive. I'm in high.
AKK.
Oh, it's like a false breakout there. Or maybe it tries again. It might try again. I might have to chase it here. Uh, Only 13. Hmm. Since that dipped down to 2, it's like not the same. Okay. See the lag in that order there. Bro, I'm gonna size down. I'm not trying to deal with that. CERO seems like it's struggling. We got to get over 115 for FOXO. 115 is the level. Do I give it a shot here? And that order did nothing to move the stock. Is this it? Oh, I should have bought back. It's trying. It's trying. I'm gonna jump in. Tight stop. What's it gonna be? Do not go to the depths. 8. The range is like a little too limited here. I mean, 8 to 12, 8 to 14. It's better than nothing, but what we need is the 5-minute candle to make the new high. How are the stocks over $1 doing? The $5 one? I have to check. Could be a VWAP double bottom. I missed the 2 best trades of the stock here on the dips. Tried for 5. 3 was the low. Still pretty bullish. The lower entry here could probably allow for that longer hold. Display. My eyes are just like, I feel like my eyes are being fried looking at this screen. Like, I gotta figure something out. Let me put on these blue light glasses. All right, I think that's a little bit better. So the low is 3, we're back at 8. I missed the dip again. Perhaps I'm gonna size down to half. I mean, we haven't made money, so since the first move up, maybe on this one I need more of an uptrend. Looks like I got a bad fill going in, perhaps. Actually, I forgot I got that level 2 up there, so I don't really have to look. Alright, let's just not miss trades here now. It's okay, 110. Should be instant here. Okay. The stock feels like nobody wants to be first, you know? Another wall. Can we... Oh. 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 Too aggressive. See, and then I'm missing that dip there. It's like it's stalling out at 15, but we broke through most of the sellers. This... Oh, no. I feel that this has to mean something. I gotta be a little quicker. I'm chasing it, and it's not going. I'm like a millisecond late here. There we go, finally. How will it take off over 20? I was a millisecond late on every single one of those trades. Bro, come on. Halt up, halt up, halt up. Can you get to the halt up, which is at 30? Oh, that's a great trade there. 32 to halt up. It's gonna go, isn't it? Can we see it? Oh, not. And try again. Okay, maybe not. Jeez. The low of the current candle is 21. We got to make sure the 1 minute candle, the 5 minute candle doesn't turn into a shooting star here. Can we continue to hold up low 20s? Okay, not good. There's a seller there. Can we break through 83, 23? A break and reclaim could be good here if it comes down. Could be a place to be very aggressive. 23 is the line in the sand here. What is it going to be? 20. Don't you fail. Keep going. All right, I'll take 25. But that's a place to, maybe give it a chance, but I'll take the 25. Good fill. Oh, it's coming down. Oh, right back up. 18. So another breakdown and somewhat reclaim. That looked like it was coming down hard, though. Anybody buying that is a brave soul. All right. Time. Candle's about to close in 1 minute. Can we close as a solid green candle here, I think, is a good question. Time 40 seconds till candle closes on the 5. If we can close at like 24, I think this candle's out of the woods. Rip, 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 rip. 10 seconds left. Can we get a surge in the last 5 seconds? Maybe not. So it's closing as like a more of a wick in the candlestick. It could still be strong, but we got to be careful of a bigger pullback perhaps. So the break and reclaim might still work, but it could come lower, so there's maybe a little bit more risk here. Okay, there's 24. No dip. Can we keep going? Crap. Trying to work the 2 cents, the 1 cent, whatever I can get. Don't you drop. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Do not. Good. And only 27. Should I? Damn, sellers. They're sellers at 30. It might give a bigger drop, but I'm risking it. CRO is still moving. There's definitely a bit. There's BTCT is moving as well. Halted up. We're at the green.
BTCT.
Oh, it's coming down. 22, 21. 5-minute candle is under stress here. It might be backside, or at least a bigger pullback if it doesn't reclaim high teens. I wonder if CERO is still, I mean, from 23 to 28, I think CERO could still be worth something here. CERO, so BTCT, I'll trade the resumption, but I'm going to check out CERO right now. CERO. It's done a red to green, 28.50. We got 28.90, so 29 cents at the high of this area. And we've been seeing lows around 26. Taking forever to bounce. Come on. Anything, something.
PCTTU.
It's a high fill there. What's the resumption time? Oh man. Well, this is coming down. Resumption. It's gonna be at 02. Resumption is gonna be at 02 for BTCT. Now they know I'm not answering the door. That package will have to be stolen, brother. Actually, okay, well, no, I'm not going. Is it 03? Okay, 03. All right, okay, maybe I can get this package. Actually, no, this thing is moving up. CERO again, right back up. It's moving slower than it did. I mean, there's a lot of selling here, though. I mean, look at these red candles and volume. O three for CERO. Oh, excuse me, BTCT resumption. 03. Bro, of course, it's Jehovah's Witness, man. Are you gotta be kidding me. All right, we got a minute to this resumption. I told them I already believe in the Lord and Savior. They can move to the next house. FOXO HRTX. How's HRTX? Well, not much there. Okay, I got smaller size. I can prep a bigger position here too, just in case I need it. Next room is 570, room to 576, and then we'll have more room above that. Resumption coming up here for BTCT. Here we go. Is it 10 minutes? It looks like it'll be 10 minutes. All that extra anticipation. Okay, coming back to FOXO. How are we doing? We did get a bounce from 12 to 19, which was pretty good.
BIO. B.
Holy shit, I'm muted. Crap. I'm gonna lose my mind. So that means since I left to get the door, I've been muted. You know, shout out to one of the subscribers. One of you guys did. Hold up. CERO. Oh, wow. Oh, I should have chased it. Gosh. Wow, man. Look at that move. And it's still dipping. Taking it, take it again. Oh, that's a great trade. Bro, the resumption is a minute. CERO just broke out. It's moving way more than I think, like, last time. $300 loss. I was gonna say shout out to that chat room member that sent me the OBS settings to fix this. And I didn't do it on Sunday because I thought Monday was no market. And I was gonna do it on Monday. And here I am. So here's the resumption. 535.
BTCT.
Oh my gosh. Dip. There's no dip. What the hell was that? There's no way to get in on that. There was no way to get in on that. I'm gonna come back to CERO.
BTCT.
We waited 10 minutes for that. Did not get an entry. CERO. What do you have in store for us here? Okay. It's definitely a little different than yesterday. But can we dance with this one is the question. Can we keep going? There's no bounce. Okay, there's a bounce. It's very late. Very late. 29.5 is going to be big level. You know, the way how I feel about the mic being off is the way how Shannon Sharp felt about calling Stephen A. Skip. For those of you who might know that reference. That's a good trade there. And I got a pretty terrible fill. Should have made 400 there. We do have bids. Oh, there's a spread. And those bids are filled. And the bounce is good. I didn't take the bounce, the dip. I would have gotten a high fill though, I think. I don't know. FOXO. I'm gonna come back maybe to FOXO. By the way, did I say, I think the mic was muted, but Jehovah's Witnesses did what came to the door just now. By the time I opened up the door, they were like walking away, which was good. You know, I'm already a man of God. You can, it was crazy is that you can tell them that and then they still want to sit there like, okay, CERO switching back. FOXO maybe not ready. I think CERO, it's not the same as how it was yesterday, but I think there's opportunity here. The resumption, by the way, which I forgot about, would be at 13:17 if it's 5 minutes. There's too much going on. There's 29.2. 7 seconds. We're at 7:09. It's showing higher resumption. Looks like it's 10 minutes. What? Where's what? Okay, let's leave this alone. That fill, my size might be too big. That fill is crazy. There's opportunity on this stock though. Like this move up right here. Oh man. Maybe I size down to this. And then this probably work because it's not, it doesn't feel like it's as, like the volume is not the same. It's not as thick as it was. Plus, I think the float is lower. As in, like, maybe insiders sold yesterday. Like, what did that happen? Maybe it did. FOXO, big flush. Can we flush again? I'll take the next dip. It's not bouncing. Can we flush again? It seems like BTCT is the stock to watch right now. Well, the halt down is too close, not getting involved there for FOXO. Now back to, as SF would say, our bread and butter in BTCT. $18 and 17 seconds. We're at 7:09. It's such a shame to see such an aggressive move up on that last resumption, but no entry. For the people who might have been watching the red to green over VWAP holding a decent sized position into the halt up, Well, those people were rewarded extremely well. For anybody looking to jump on board with the dip and rip, we didn't even get a chance. Sometimes there's no dip, but there's like a pause. We didn't even see that. This one just, LGMK. What I'm starting to realize though is that like making like with this type of size, right? If these penny stocks are to continue, if there's one that goes like from 10 cents to like $1 in like a slow manner, like slow, just slow and steady, without halting up and massive move up and down. I think we can see like 100K days, but we need that to happen like just throughout like the whole day. Like the stock is just doing that. If not, like for example, Foxo stalls out, then there's nothing else to do. The resumption is coming up in 20 seconds, or a little more than 20 seconds. 709. I got small size. I don't even know if I want to use bigger size because it's up so much. 17 seconds. $7.09. Here we go.
BTCT.
Oh, you son of a gun. Wow, I could not have expected that. Thing went up into another halt. It resumed at like 640. So I just tried to buy the dip. I'm pretty sure I got a high fill. Actually, no, I got 640. Wow.
BTCT.
What was the low? 19. This is risky business though. That's nothing more than risky business there. Man. Oh, beam, you monster, man. Beam in that's in its 670. Out at wait, hold up. Is that right? Yeah, in its 670, out at 760. Dollar a share. Wow. Holy smokes. Man, seconds difference. MULN also hitting scans. HUSA, which is a stock we haven't seen in a while. Now what's the entry, right? Now I mean, I don't know. See, sometimes this is the problem with these stocks that are at this price is that like the penny stocks we're getting to actually see price action in trading. This is like we're trading once every 20 minutes and then now it's up so much than where it previously was. The risk is that much higher. These penny stocks might be onto something, man. It's more slow, but like if a stock like this can move and give more patterns, consolidate, give dips, and then we get to utilize more of the setups and edges that we know. Right now, it's just only dip and rip, and of course, hopefully in due time, We get those stocks again where all all the setups and patterns that we know can be on full display. Um, the next resumption could be 5 minutes, in which case it would be at 23:38. 23:38. You have to have zero hesitation and just you gotta know you can lose because we have a cushion. I think that helped us out there in that trade, even with 1,800 shares. Like buying 640, let's just say that the stock was gonna fail. you know, I would probably lost like a grand, right? So it's not good that I didn't get the full move going up. It would have been nice to capture the entire thing. MULN, bit of a 3 bar play here, 1 minute candle making a new high. Might be worth looking at. Resumption 23:38, less than a minute to resumption if it's 5 minutes. There has to be something if I'm gonna buy it. It needs to be like really obvious. If not, I'm not getting involved. Again, if it's 5 minutes, it'll resume in the next 10 seconds. 780.
BTCT.
Taking that dip. Wow. Taking a dip again. Don't you do don't you do it to me. It's gonna do it to me. 650. Man, risky business. Does it go over? Probably not. 8. I was gonna say, does it go over 8? Maybe not. This could be backside. How's that a loss? Oh, it didn't even bounce, so that's fine. 75 was the low, and there's the bounce. Double bottom. Of course. Fill me, dude. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Oh, that was a bluff, wasn't it? There's a hidden buyer at 710. How many shares? I don't know. And we already tested it twice. The third time, I will not be finding out. It might go, if it goes over 50, we could see 8. Taking it. And it's blazing me. Great. Trying again. We got up to like 75. Yeah, I should have not taken that trade there. Alright. Oh, okay, okay. Taking 50 dip. Rip, 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 rip. It wants over 8. Oh, man. Fills are lag. Oh, I'm struggling here. That's what's happening. Fills are lagging. And we're getting caught in some areas. We got to be careful not to go red. Sellers at 50. Might be back down. The new 5-minute candle is about 1 minute 30 seconds. The key with this type of stock here, though, is to get it early, right? Now everything is like exaggerated. Not low as 710. There's definitely hidden sellers up here. Oh, you son of a gun. Alright, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. The dip is back down to 710 again. So I needed to wait another half second and I could have avoided that loss. But if that area there holds, we probably see over 8. So pretty fair trade. But I'm out of rhythm here. I'm not getting any of the dips, which are a little bit more extended down. Plus 900 to red, not good. And that's twice. The third time. So that hidden buyer might have still been there when we broke down. It reclaimed, which made sense. I'm surprised that order didn't get like moved up or something. Again, it's this could be backside. This could be backside. $82 for the low right there. Is it gonna get shorted here at 10? Even more. People are gonna add. Should have known better to trade past these big green candles going up. Right here is where the real money was made. All of this here is the trading is more difficult. Opportunity for sure. As we had the bounce here, the bounce here, and now we're getting this giant wedge. Can this somehow curl back up for another leg? Now, let's see what this thing continues to do. Will we see an early pullback here? What I wouldn't mind is the quick scalps in these small uptrends. So definitely can pay attention for those trades as well. GNPX. Might need a little bit more volume. GNPX. Nothing below 7. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I think the best move might have came and went on BTCT. Allowed myself to go red. Not good. We're still like trending down here in the overall the last 15 minutes. So we need more candles like this here. I'll give some good dips. Give some good dips. 39, high fill. Nothing on that. Should have bought back. 29 perhaps. As I buy, I'm just losing. Perhaps that's the day. Will we get through 50? Do we have a hidden buyer again? Now we're talking. Dang seller that messed me up right there, man. Now what I can't do is give a massive big drop. If that happens, I'm gonna get smoked. Don't you go all the way. Don't. Okay, okay, that held. This stock, man, it's gonna drive me crazy. We can work with this. We can work with this. Had to just buy. Rick hesitated there. 24 filled into the moon. That was just pure luck. There's no way I would have known that was coming. Oh my gosh. Can this dip work? It will. That was madness, man. 73 to halt up, watching for dips. It's either you're holding longer or you just happen to get that scalp, you know? Like kind of like the first one. It looks like it might get locked in. And it is.
BTCT.
Man, that was madness. It's a dollar sheer move right there. Man, that was crazy. You know what's you know what's crazy is that I was already getting ready to sell like just for the like 15-cent move. Now the goal is to not give it all back on this resumption because if it's choppy, you guys know what these resumptions, man. The risk is just insane. So the question was, out of this wedge, can we get the next move up? It seems like we're getting the next move up here. So now the next question is, how far can we go? I have resistance mapped out at 953. Excuse me, 993. I got resistance mapped out at 993. If we resume right at or slightly below, even above the level, we may have blue skies if it pushes through over 10. I don't have any resistance. I don't have anything till $20, really. Let's see. But there's no telling if it might just go to 11 and then backside, or I mean, it's really impossible to say. We just have to see what it does. Resumption time 47:48. Forty-seven, 48. Got a minute and some change. I only will size up under one circumstance, but well, I'm not trying to give back 6 grand, man. This type of stock you can easily just in the depths, so you got to be careful. But as they say, scared money doesn't make any money, so we all have to do what's necessary. Less than a minute if it's 5 minutes for the resumption. We're at 973. We're at 973. 10 seconds. Here we go.
BTCT.
I'm early. Oh, I'm so early there. It's not ripping. Waiting. Bro, I don't even know what's happening. It's moving so fast. $9 was the low. Goodness. Supposed to buy back, man. I didn't even give it. Boy, I should have been in there. I should have been in. Can't think. Just have to buy. My shear size. Okay, false halt. 1210, the halt level. It's gonna get locked in. My shear size
BTCT.
is pretty small. I felt like I made like a 50-cent winner down at 9. Yeah, right here. In at 14, out at 45. So right here, I sold early. That's the first thing. I sold early here. And I was supposed to buy back at like 10-20. And I didn't take the trade. I thought about it. And by the time I'm thinking, okay, buy, it's already at 11. Insane, man. But we fumbled over 10. Yeah, this is Marcelo's moment, man. Fumbled over 10. So here's 12 bucks. What's the next level? What's gonna happen now? There's somewhat of like blue skies, but again, we don't know, right? This can be the high of day, and then it's from here halting down, or it goes to 15 and then 20, or it's just so hard to say. So we'll just have to watch it, see what it does. If there's entries, maybe we can stay and continue to get involved. But it's now a $13 stock. I'm gonna slice down some more and just at this point take it easy. I don't need to try and be a hero now. I think the people who've maybe done the best on this thing caught the early red to green into the halt up the first time. We're holding share, selling into that second resumption. And again, maybe if you positioned yourself here off these lows, or if you scalped and caught the bigger breakout here into the first halt up on the second move. Other than that, I mean, even this type of resumption, you can lose money. I mean, the low was $9. You know, people might have bought like $9.90 thinking that was the bottom, and then it flushes down another dollar, right? So, I mean, it was good here, but still risky. Now the risk is going to be not much higher. So, but the concept for these stocks and the penny stocks are somewhat similar in the sense that, like, as hyper scalpers, we just have to take every entry that we're seeing, man. I tend to just maybe get on the sidelines too often and try to wait for a bigger pullback, but sometimes you just gotta just, you know, even though you see a little bit of red like I did, I just have to just keep buying, keep taking all the entries that I'm seeing with tight stops. So 54.21 for resumption, about a minute if it is 5 minutes. You know, I saw that scan on the stock, and I thought it was the stock that we're already looking at. Resumption is coming up anyway, so we'll hold off. We got 20 seconds. We're at 12:10. What is it going to be? There we go.
BTCT.
Maybe I need size after all. We should see the halt up, but it's struggling a little bit. 1280. Back up. I should have had size. Bro, this is madness. This is absolute madness. With 2,500 shares, I could have already made like 7 grand. Holy smokes.
BTCS.
And
BTCT.
how high will it go? How high will it go? BTCS also halted up. Shout out to SF, man. Now, if this is sympathy, and this one I'll definitely use size on, right? You know, I go like 4,000 shares to start, or maybe 5,000 size on BTCS. If it's sympathy, which one got halted first? BTCS got halted first by about 10 seconds. I like that it's resuming first. So if this one is good, how's the volume been? Volume's been good. If this one is good, we can take a quick dip and rip and then switch over and then try for BTCT again. I wish there was just a maybe 30 seconds difference, but it's only 10 seconds. But I'm going to go aggressive on this one. They're all related to Bitcoin. One American, one Chinese. These days, my ignorance have been bliss. I don't look at the news, but it's good to know. We've just been straight technical. There was a time where the stock had bankruptcy. I think it was GNUS. That was like one of the first stock that did like 1 billion shares of volume or something. Bankruptcy in the next 3 months, stock does 300%. And time after time would see strong news headlines, stock is down, then vice versa. Sometimes earnings beat on everything and then stock is down. So I ended up just stop looking at news. Now for me, it's just volume, right? Because the biggest thing for about the news is that it's bringing volume to the stock. We had about 2 minutes at the hour and 21 seconds.
BTC in.
At the hour and 21 seconds. Bro, I should have had size though, man. I feel just a little bit of FOMO. I'm gonna to not get too, to not spin in a circle and chase my own tail. I'm gonna stick to these two. BTCS. I'm looking forward to this one here. I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna start a new one. Starting a new recording here. We might be going till 12. At the hour and 21 seconds. And we're halted up where? At 369. Deep breath. No fear, no hesitation. Here we go for BTCS. It's 10 minutes. Okay, switching over to BTCT. 1575.
BTCT.
Holy man. Oh, I lost a grand on that. Or more, 1500. Shit. Man. Well, it's only a matter of time before the dip, right? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. 1500. Come on. It was a micro dip. This is it. It stalled out and then it just $3 share drop. Would have been nice to avoid that, man. Come on. I made $1 a share on the resumption there initially. The second trade to keep going over 17 blazed. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Still has some fight left in it though. But this could be backside. The bad news, if it sells off, then BTCS probably sells off. Dang, imagine avoiding that loss and then catching that dip. 1542. So much to lose in one trade. Oh, it hesitated there. Alright, okay, okay. Dips are dipping. Could be backside. So BTCS, I'm gonna size down. I was gonna go 5K size. I'm gonna cut that to half. We got 2 minutes. I don't know how strong it'll be considering this one is giving a red candle. You know, it seems like sympathy, so. Well, I guess as long as it doesn't sell off for now, it will be good. Can we maintain that consolidation?
BTCM.
BTCM, which I didn't look at. How did this one do on that resumption? Lower resumption, and it's selling off. Not good. Man, avoiding that. Why couldn't I? The one trade I needed to hesitate on, I just bought and got murdered. About 1 minute and 20 seconds for BTCS. BTCT still sideways, which is good. Perhaps the 1 minute candle can make the new high and then get us back to 1560. Such a massive haircut, man. Sometimes you play with fire long enough and you can get burned. BTCS coming up, 20 seconds. The others are under duress. One sideways, one sold off. Will BTCS be able to curl up? Let's see, 10 seconds. We're at 369. Here we go.
BTCS.
And I hesitated. Great. Oh, what's wrong with me, man? Is that fear? Oh, son of a gun. I missed it. Bro, I can't. That loss is affecting me, man. I should have made like big money there. Can I get another dip? Another dip? Another dip? Another dip? Here's a bid. A little late, but something. Man, how would I have done on this if I didn't take that loss? I'd be up five. Well, maybe not that much, but it'd be up like $1 a share. But I hesitated twice on the open, late to the move over 4. Disaster. There's another small bid, but we're kind of struggling. And it's back and still sold through. Not good. Um, Botched it. The break over 4, I missed by a millisecond. I was in, I sold. It teleported up 50 cents or something crazy. Or 40 cents. BTCT is still holding, so if it goes, we probably could still see another move here. Oh, bounce already, man. How much selling pressure do we need? There's a seller close by. How's the other one gonna do? They're both at the low. Oh, going short. Flush, 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 flush. Flush, 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 flush. Oh wow, that's amazing. I probably should have held that too. I probably should have held that, but anyhows. The other one teleported down, so I'm just gonna go short, see how it goes. It might halt down at 0.3. I should have held that trade. Had sympathy and wind to my back. Should have held that trade. Good intuition though to try to short, see if there's shares. And that's it. I should have hit it like 4 times. Because the other one flushed down like $1, so more than likely this one is gonna flush down too, right? If it's sympathy momentum, which is what we're seeing. Well, that might be the day, ladies and gentlemen. Sadly, we did lose 1,600 off the top, and then we allowed it to affect us. We didn't take all the entries we saw, and we maybe missed out on another $1,000. But nevertheless, it's a good day and something for us to work on. I thought I was good after the loss. Apparently, I wasn't. I need to have the more, the core needs to be a little bit more firm. Can't be rattled and shaken and not still do what needs to be done. At the very least, I think the one good thing I'll say is that I did not size up as the stock went higher because, right there I would have for sure went to red. I'd have went to red if on a BTCT if I went up in size. I would have lost like 6 grand with 2K shares. So this is the difference with the pennies though, right? It's like on the pennies, unless you really just get caught in like a bad area. And you have to be in there with massive size, but on these stocks, it's more common that you can lose bigger versus the pennies. With the pennies as well, a lot of times when we're extended, we start to feel it. We start to see at times resistance. For stocks like this, because they can go so much, like to 30, sometimes you just don't know what the top is, and that's how you can get caught. $14.50 GNPX. $14.50 for BTCS. BTCT did bounce. Can we see a bounce from BTCS? Perhaps. Maybe it bounces up to like 330. But I think this is a good place to walk away. GNPX, we'll see if there's something here. If not, I think that might be it. Trying this dip. And well, I don't even have size. I didn't realize my share size there. GNPX. Here's a resumption coming up 20 seconds for BTCS. How's the Mighty doing? The Mighty getting it done. 12K. 12K for the big Mighty today.
BTCS.
We might get to 1520 BTCS. I think that's the day. Or at least the morning. We might get something else later. Everything is now backside. How's FOXO and CERO? Man, I would have loved for FOXO to just, keep up, but BTCT still given opportunities at lows. Perhaps I could watch here. Oh man, wow. 1040 to 1167. See, this is where the backside can give opportunities, right? Stuff like this. Look at how big these bounces have been, like dollar a share. Shutting it down. I can't help but think these bounces are great, but you know, this area, man, this area for these stocks for me just I find it very difficult to trade. What happens and it flushes down like this? I take the dip, and then it just flushes down again, all for a new low. Then I stop out, and then this is the actual low, and then it goes again. Maybe maybe if it flushes out all the way down, then I take the dip, right? Well, I'm not taking this dip here. There's no way. Can we get a big boy flush? If I did use sides going up though, I could have done well. So, you know, I gotta definitely size. It's all relative. It's like the equivalent of me taking 80K shares on a 20-30 cent stock. Like right here, it's like for me to like be up 10 grand on this stock, I needed to use like 3-4K shares. The risk is insane, but the reward was there. We had way more upside than downside, especially if the resumptions are giving entries. Then we can make like 4K per trade with that like 4K size. We can make $1 a share if we're accurate on the resumptions, and as long as we're net green at the end of it, we'll be fine. Even if we take on those bigger losses, like if we're to go up, you know, 15,000 and then we lose like 5 off the top, it's like I think that's fine. But the key is to be accurate early. That way you have the confidence. You can keep using the size. If you're not accurate early, then maybe it throws off the whole thing, right? The stakes are maybe, you know, a little higher, but that's what's necessary to get the big boy gains on a stock like this. We get a flush out below 20. That was decent. That was decent right there. All right. I mean, I can jump down the Gen chat. Okay, I'll jump down into the Gen chat. It's 11:20. Let me get my headset on here. What's up, guys?
What's up, dude?
How's it going, RT?
Doing all right.
NYNZ. NYNZ.
MYNZ is skyrocketing.
Sub $1.
Spreads are pretty bad on it though.
Oh my gosh.
This thing is just
Christmas tree? It's tanking.
dude, where is the bottom?
Good old Christmas tree. Meg, do you have a mic? Okay, no problem. By the way, Matt and Dennis, your mics are on. Just a heads up, just in case you didn't know. Anybody's welcome to turn on their mics, but just a heads up. Because some people, they join, but they don't realize, you know. Beam, did you get any of those bigger moves?
Dude, actually no. I didn't get one big move on BTCT besides that first one. Left a ton on the table, but that's okay. I know what I did wrong, so just gotta get locked in next time. How about you? How many of those 50 cent to $1 pops did you catch?
MFH.
In terms of like the real massive
MFH.
ones, I got one of them,
MFH.
but because the spreads got so, or let's say the stock got so volatile, I think I caught a couple of decent moves, but the worst trade was a
MFH.
$3 haircut, $3 share loss.
Oh, you caught that flush.
MFH.
Yeah.
Gee.
MFH.
Yeah, dude. One thing I realized is with these high flyers, like until you take those first couple trades post halt, like it's almost like playing double dutch, you know what I mean? Like you're just trying to figure out where you're going to start. And once you get into it, then you kind of feel the rhythm of the stock. But for me, I don't feel the rhythm of the stock unless I'm like in the middle of trading it a few times. So I caught myself just watching like a ton of huge moves because I was just trying to wait to get in. But once I started trading it, it was pretty good. But by that point, it was kind of backside. And I had a bias that after the halt up at $12, that it was going to flush. And so instead of being aggressive with it, I didn't get a single trade all the way from like 12 all the way up to 17.
Yeah, I sized down at 500 and got some great trades, but I was telling myself I probably should have had at least 1500 because I did well, but I undercapitalized. But on the other side of that is like I would have probably caught the loss with 1500 too, so I guess it worked out.
Yeah. Yeah, the price action of BTCT is perfect if you're in the zone, have a cushion, and just not even thinking about getting flushed on.
Colin, your mic is on, just a heads up.
How'd everyone else do today, Derek?
Enzo, how did you do as well?
Yo, how's it going, guys? It's same like Beam. I just saw it move, and I had a bias after the third hold. I didn't think it was gonna go. I made no money on it. Matter of fact, I lost a little bit.
Yeah, it was the first resumption was a little tough too because it just didn't give an entry. It just felt a little extended from there. As being mentioned, the cushion, I think having that cushion is what really helped me to just try to just buy.
Oh,
The big mighty.
that's better. In backside now. I think this is the end of the day.
Still got some good range. I'm watching it.
For Foxo.
Oh man, wow. Is that an offering?
For
I'm
what?
not sure.
Foxo?
That,
Oh,
re-
wow.
Foxo.
that resumption could be good if it's not an offering.
Yeah, another K tap.
Yeah, let's do
That
it.
or something.
Yeah, I don't see any news. I'll check.
BTCT momentum right now. Depends on what. Oh, yeah. Missed that.
Thanks.
I'm going to take this algo squeeze in case it wants to. Nope.
I think today's the end of Foxo. After this relief bounce, is going back to where it came from. It's a good run.
And I was hoping it would keep going.
What's crazy is that we all kept the share size, even over $1. I saw some of you guys like still throwing 20, 30K shares over $1. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. Now we gotta get to 20K shares on BTCT.
Yeah, bro.
And 50 is a good level to hold.
All right, fine beam. I like it. And
I'm gonna take that. Maybe back up to 11. Struggling.
he hasn't touched that 50 though.
Come on, buyers need to step up. Maybe a dip below.
That bid stack thick.
Come on, where's the green on the tape? Just algo push to 11.
You in it?
All right,
There's
just taking these little scalpers.
rude.
How much are you up, Mighty?
I'm not sure. Like 8,000, 9,000.
Nice.
Did you avoid that flush down on BTCT?
Yes. I dodged it like the Matrix.
Bro, I got punched in the mouth, man. Minus $3 a share.
Yeah, bro. That's brutal. Big size?
No, small size, but still lost 1,500 off the top.
Dude, this is obviously easy to say hindsight, but I swear I was a half a millisecond away from buying the unpin on the halt down. Just because I knew it was such a big flush and like there was so much buying coming in. It's just one of those that like shoulda, coulda, woulda.
That was tough though, because if you did actually help hold down, it would have been a nice gap.
I agree. It just, oh my God, a $3 flush though. Like, I can't imagine how big of a market sell that was.
Fox is resume there, so maybe 10-minute hold.
Yo, Mighty, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Of course, mate.
Foxo's
When you trade
36.
Tesla, when you trade Tesla, Nvidia, and all that, do you use a similar strategy as you use on small caps?
Yeah, but it's failing, bro. I don't know if you saw my recap yesterday.
No, I didn't see it last week. No, that's what I was asking. Okay, I was just interested in that. That's all.
I'm pretty much going sideways. If I were to get all my day trading metrics from Tesla alone, I'm pretty much a break-even trader. But to answer your question, yes, it's pretty much the same as what I do in small caps, which is maybe why I'm a break-even trader.
And that's you trading the underlying equity, right? You're not doing futures or options or nothing like that.
But
That's you trading the shares themselves, right? You're not doing any derivative trading or nothing like that.
yeah, exactly, just the shares.
Okay.
Oh, my fills.
Okay, cool.
NXTT.
Foxo resumption. There's a hidden seller at 80.
Yeah.
It broke.
I'm gonna go short. Oh, there's no shares. Tried for 82 sharp. 78 again, could be good.
It's so weird. kind of did their bounce, but not in any way that we catch it, I don't think. Wait, but Jeb Weiss, do you have
Sorry,
access to Charles Schwab now? I didn't know that UK people can now open Charles Schwab accounts.
So in the UK, we got Charles Schwab, but I only use it for charting. I still use TradeZero as an execution tool because I don't trade day trade. Sorry, like in scalping, I do swing trading mostly. So I'll do like I think the last week I've been mostly swing trading options on like Tesla and Nvidia, but then I also do swing trading on small caps if there's like a stock, for example, like BTCT, where it's like more like wave in terms of its price movements.
Yeah.
I really struggle with like pennies when they're like 20 cents because they can go up 1 cent or down 1 cent. And if you're holding for a long time, that 1 cent is a large percentage drop, right?
Yeah.
So I just struggle with it. So I've been doing mostly options. That's why I was asking how you find them with a strategy because I've just used the same strategy over in equity options.
Wait, but why are you using TradeZero and paying commission for no reason?
I use TradeZero because I'm lazy. When I first started my account, I started with $500 and I did it in one trader. You know the PTD rule. So you
Yeah.
can only do cash in TradeZero, and at the time I didn't have access to it, so I looked elsewhere. So then I used TradeZero, and then I grew my account in TradeZero. But because I'm only doing 1, 2, 3 trades a day, I'm paying $1 per commission, so paying $3. While in Charles Schwab, I'll be paying nothing. So the $3 for me isn't a big deal because I'm not doing a lot of order churn. So I've just stuck with
Right.
TradeZero for now.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, I wonder if Charles Schwab being in the UK will bring a lot more people into the market. Because a lot of people right now who are trading in the UK have to use TradeZero, but they can't scalp, right? Because it costs $1 per trade. So you can't grow a small account doing that. So I wonder if those people are going to move to Charles Schwab now and then affect that, like bring a bit more liquidity. But
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that much compared to what is in America.
Right. But if you ever want to scalp like many executions per day and you want to actually day trade more than swing trading, you would be moving to Schwab, right?
Yeah, you can do that in TradeZero. Like what if you did 100 orders in one day, which you can clearly do with your like strategy? That's over $100 in commissions in one day, which is just not like possible.
But not even that. I don't even think you're adding in the equation the ECN fees because I'm sure TradeZero also charges per share or something.
I get charged on average ECN fees, I think like 3 to 5 cents per order.
Like that's
But
the real killer.
It depends exactly. It depends if you're doing bid, ask, or market, right? So you're hitting the limits. So are you putting a limit order out? How long are you putting a limit order out for? That's also a key thing they take. Are you hitting the market or not? They take it into consideration, yeah. But again, I'm paying $1.50 per order really doesn't affect me because I trade once and I sell once. That's it for me.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Have you ever tried options? I'm sure you have, because I think you can do it in Charles Schwab because you can just go to the trade tab and then put an option up. Have you done options before?
Honestly, no, never. I've been tunnel vision on trading like stocks ever since day one, which was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I never tried options.
I mean,
I understand how they work, but I've never actually traded them.
I've been only doing it for the past 3 months. I think it won't be possible to like scalp with options because the spread itself is like what 2-3 cents sometimes. So the spread, this is out of the money options. It's gonna be 2-3 cents spread, and also the way options are priced with. Let me get my cheat sheet out. I forget what the Greeks are called. So you'll have stuff like your like delta, gamma, theta. There we go. Yeah. So delta measures the sensitivity of an option price to dollar change on the long stock price. But that's not the most important. Oh,
Just call out.
oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, man.
It's stuff like it takes the price of the direction of the stock. So if you're scalping and you want to scalp for let's say a 15 cent, 10 cent move on the stock, the 10 cent move profit you'll get, and let's say you have a 10 cent loss, the loss will be more than the profit because it's pricing in the trend. You might make 6 cents in options for the 10 cent move, but lose 10 cents on the move down, even though you're keeping the same risk reward ratio.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, Ivory Coast is no joke on option.
Yeah, options. It's both like I've been noticing. It's quite fun though because I hold for like 5 minutes, so the spread's less of an issue for me. But there was one time where I was still fully learning options because we don't do it that much in my company, so I didn't learn it that much. But I was trading an out of the money option and I forgot the expiration date, so I tried to get near the market close on Friday. And the underlying stock, Tesla, moved 30 cents. I'm like, yes, I made profit. And I looked at my option and I lost like 6% because of the time decay factor. So that
sucks.
was, yeah, that's something I should have learned. I knew about it, but I didn't factor
Why are
it
you
in.
trading options? Like,
Because
why not the stock?
because for me, I do swing
Your
trades.
account
I
size?
don't do no, it's not even that. I don't do swing trades over hours like some people. My swing trades are a few minutes long, right? So I can either hold Tesla. I'd need so many shares that yes, it would be bigger than my account size. I would need like what 20,000 shares of Tesla or something like that to make anything worthwhile. But I can take a fraction of that, go into options, and get the leverage from options. And it's much more straightforward to get leverage via options than it is to get leverage via my account provider. Because my account provider
Mhm.
wants me to keep a certain amount of liquidity, and I don't like to keep the liquidity. Once I reach a certain amount of money in my account, I like to remove it because I find I will keep trading with it. I don't like that, so I take it out. So I can have a small amount of money in my account, but still have the leverage trade options, which is quite fun. And
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
understand how how options are priced, if you can catch the bottom of a trend, you'll be paying less for the move up because it takes trends into factor. That's how the calculation is done. So if the stock's downtrending, the option is going to price it to keep going down. So if you can buy it on the downtrend channel, if it breaks the upward channel, you make more money than just the cent move itself because you're not getting the intrinsic value in leverages. You're also getting the a delta increase,
Right.
which I found to be quite fun. And I use the same strategy I use on small
Holding
cap.
this? Oh yes. Caught that Foxo. I don't know
Nice.
what it's like algo movement 100%, but I don't know what's going on. Oh, I
Still
should have held
going.
it longer.
But it's just gonna rip through one.
Wow. It's not dipping though.
It might be
This
the
is why you
trend.
don't short RT in 105.
I'm chasing.
Same. I'm in 1005. But now that it's hit one, it's probably done. Yeah. I'll
I
take
want to
that
chase
loss.
with you guys, but I'm out of buying power.
We gotta stop saying chase. We gotta just say buying higher to sell higher. That's the way.
Tomato, tomato. Dude.
I negatively sold.
It could drop big, so we gotta be careful. I'm surprised it's gotten all the way back up here though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good dip.
Like a dip. Yep, no news. So it must have just been a market order or someone went short.
I got DAS like a week ago, and wow, it's made a massive difference.
Sir,
Such a massive difference.
it unlocks like a fraction of a second into the future.
Literally, my fills have never been better. I was using the Thinkorswim level 2, and yeah, no
Mhm.
comparison.
Massive. Well.
Starting to wonder if this is the time for me to go over PDT.
Gonna try to hold this because this could be the curl.
It depends on your metrics.
Yeah, 966.
Nice.
I'm just gonna hold for over one. Or if there's a huge seller that pops up. Or if there's red on the tape.
Yeah, Gio. How many months of consistency?
I'll tell you right now. But a few, but I'll give you the exact number.
It's just going.
It's
Yeah, I'm listening. Don't worry, I'm listening.
Dang it.
no, don't worry. I'll get back to you on the answer because I'm pulling it up right now.
This might be too high. The volume's lighter here.
Yeah.
It's actually on a downtrend, right? Foxo. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it anymore.
We had a bounce though from 78 cents. But maybe this is as far as it's gonna go.
Yeah, it's kind of below the trend line. Resistance at
942. If it wants to break back over 9.6.
I think it's time to let it go, Beam.
HOVR.
No, don't say that because that's bad luck. Last time you said that, I said, screw that, and then I lost 3K. So
Let's
take it back.
Is Joe, you go.
Holding it to 1?
Till what? You gotta take 96.
No.
If this goes till 1, I'm gonna send you something in the mail. There's no way this goes. I send you 5 grand. There's no way this goes to 1. Oh, there's 97.
What?
Holy smokes.
Foxo?
Yeah.
He's at 1 almost now.
Please, for
No,
RT.
I'm about to lose my bet.
For RT. Yeah, I'm gonna sell. So even if it goes to 1,
That's
no
a good
one
bounce though. 93 to 97
Yeah.
is like, it's pretty good.
That's I finally had his red day.
Who had a red day?
That's
How much are you up now on the position?
like a quarter.
You know, these swing trades are freaking insane, man.
Oh, look at that BTCT dip. 1050 all the way up to 1150.
Tim is trading that one.
BCTC.
Yeah, he's
Tim is
probably
locked in right
probably
now.
5 figures at this point, if I had to guess. 5 figures and about 97 cuss words said so far this morning.
A fly can land in Tim's opened eye and he wouldn't stop trading. He would be locked in at level 2.
Tim would
I think he-
catch a 1 cent or a $1 pop on this thing and be like, "Oh, gotta hold longer, man."
It doesn't
You
even
just
step
see
away
it now,
to
just
eat.
like skyrocketing. I love watching Tim's archives. So funny.
Yeah, very funny. He's connected to a hose and his girlfriend like just pours food into him.
That poor desk today, dude. I already know that thing's taking a beating. Oh, big bidder. See if it works.
That's dog, bro.
BTC.
Ati, you at 10K now?
What's that?
Are you at 10K now or not?
I'm at like 9.3.
Awesome.
Oh,
What's your biggest win, Pastor? That's stock.
I'm mostly green on FOXO.
Thanks. Were you one with the size trade?
Yeah, big size through and through for FOXO over 1, and then BTCT only 1,300 shares. Sadly, I could have done numbers here, but didn't push.
Yeah.
BTCT.
Yeah,
Randy,
actually
how's
going
it going
crazy,
on
man.
BTCT?
Good. For me, it was my biggest winner. I prefer this way more than penny stocks.
Yeah. I wasn't able to trade it because I was already out of buying power trading Foxo, but I was
Yeah.
still looking at level 2, and I saw like, I saw that it was very doable on BTCT when I was looking at
Yeah,
the
bro. That the swinging in the level 2 is what I like.
Why
You
do I
might have
feel like
round 2 if it gets over 1250 and holds.
that's what I was gonna say? You're probably gonna blow up again.
I would hope so. That would be nice. I'm gonna take the hold after 12.
Yeah, because volume is increasing.
Took that. Sold that for a long.
I don't know. I still don't like it. For me, he has to hold at 13.
Yeah. I thought that 12 hold was nice, but then just a little trappy.
The height of bear flag is 1237. So anything over there, I
Jackson
could
is
get
going
interested.
crazy, man.
Taking this at 55 for the move back to 12
11, 12.
or over 80 at least. Stalling out here though. Probably should sell. Yeah, I'm gonna sell. $11.30.
All right, I think I'm gonna leave. I don't like any of these anymore. They're backside-ish.
Yeah, and 11.30 for the
Come
move.
on, man, you gotta
No.
stay for the culture. Just don't trade, hang
I
out.
do my recap, brother. I can do it in one of these channels.
Oh, yeah, I guess some people might join.
Yeah, I'll hang out a little longer.
You know what's tricky with Tesla is like you want or want to expect a bigger pullback to like a key level, but I think what's most likely going to end up happening, you're just going to get these smaller pullbacks into average levels, but then it actually holds up and then just more explosion.
What do you mean by that?
So for example, like I'm looking at Tesla and I'm looking at 330, which was the other day's high, and then even 320s, which was that same day, like a level there where I would, let's say I would like to get in, but I wouldn't be surprised if 335s just holds like a champ, and this thing just keeps rocketing.
Yeah, with like Tesla and Nvidia, I've also noticed that you don't really get those kind of like large moves that you would want during the day. They more happen during like closed hours. So during the day, it kind of picks a side and then it goes for that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I've
Like
noticed that too.
Tesla today, all today has been like sideways. It hasn't done much. It's consolidated between the 340s and the high 330s. On Nvidia, I expect it's like a trend and just gone for that trend. Same thing with Tesla yesterday. So it might generally just hold 336 and then watch the minute market closes and opens today, like tomorrow, it'll be like 330, 325.
Yeah, I've noticed that it's usually in pre-market or after hours that the key levels you would want happen, but then they're in market open. You never really get those retests of those levels.
The reason why is I noticed this with my company and I've been looking into it to see maybe that's why it has an effect on the market. And I'm allowed to say this is nothing confidential. But a lot of institutions, when they want to get into a position in these large caps, they have either three orders they do. They'll either do the first order where they will go to their broker and they'll ask the broker, can you fill me on a trade with another institution that wants to sell? So if you want to buy, you're looking for something to sell. And they'll agree on either market open or market close. That's why you see those two spikes of volume consistently. The second thing they do, because I've answered 1 and 3, the second thing they do is they'll get filled throughout the day on a volume weighted average price. That's kind of how VWAP came up because they've been doing it since I think the 90s. where they'll get filled on the volume weighted average price. Whenever price goes in that area, they'll get filled. If it's above or below that, they won't get filled. That does come with the risk of them not getting filled in the day. So they prefer either market open or market close. So I think when those orders go through, then the market can decide where it wants to go. Because if we both agree to buy at, let's say we buy tomorrow Tesla, market open at 325, we'll say, then the market will come close to that area because there's more people, there's more trades happening down there. That's the price that the market's given it. Because you also see, for example, on Nvidia, I was looking at the trade data yesterday, and Nvidia, I believe, closed at an expected price of 145, I think. But I saw trades happening at 9 p.m. at 142. And these were real trades, like 1 million shares at 142. So I'm still trying to understand that. But yeah, I have noticed that as well. It kind of just picks a side and goes with that side. It rarely makes big level changes like it does in small cap land, which is trickier, I think.
Yeah. No, exactly. No, yes, I've noticed the same thing.
Dude, Big Tim's at 20 right now. That's nuts.
Damn.
Locked in on BTCT.
Yeah, I would assume so.
What is happening, man?
We're getting better. That's what's happening.
There's more liquidity I mean, the market now versus like 2020 looks like a whole different landscape, like volume wise. Back then, like 1 million shares was more than enough to like get involved and start trading, even like 500,000. Now we're seeing like 1 billion shares of volume casually.
Well, even like the community compared to this time last year, like all the mentors have gotten exponentially better. Obviously, all the students have gotten better. Like, there's really no telling what the ceiling is as far as skill wise goes.
How much is Save up on the day?
24,000. And he said he started the day down 15 grand.
He's built different, man. I could not. I'm already losing my hair, but I would actually lose all my hair if I.
Yeah,
But
the level,
that's what you think until you get there.
the level of
No,
Yeah, I was-
I'm saying there's no way I could do that, but it's an advantage for Xavi to be able to just climb
Oh,
through.
well, there is a way. Just like before, you would have said there's no way you're being up 10 grand, and now it's like nothing.
Yeah,
You get
but
to that place and feel
my
like
brain,
how you
even if
feel
I
right
have
now.
even if I have the month I've had so far, if I have one day when I'm down like $5,000 and there's not a hero stock, my brain kind of shuts off, which is one thing I need to work on. But
Is Lucas not trading right now? Like I haven't seen him posted yesterday or today.
he's on vacation.
Oh wow. See, I don't know. Like this is the thing, man. Like it's definitely necessary to take trips, but is it also worth leaving? Like he was doing like 30 grand a day. I don't know.
I think he
I
said
know.
he screwed up.
I'm
He
there with
thought
you.
Monday was the holiday, right?
He thought the market was closed on Monday.
But so he was only supposed to take today off, and yesterday should have been closed.
MULN.
Yeah, I also thought
Right.
Monday was a holiday.
Even though Monday wasn't closed, it was in a way closed for me because my buying power doesn't reset yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
It
You
was
use all of it every day.
I almost like 80% of the days I do.
Hmm.
Sometimes I try to save some if I want to like buy a swing on Tesla or something like that, but like 80-90% of my days I just use it all.
I also don't think like when you're in PDT, 3 day trades every 5 days, I don't think you gain back that extra day either. Because when I used to trade like that, that's how I got hit with the PDT rule. I came in on that Monday thinking I had another day to trade, and then I found out I had margin call at the end of the day, and it's like, hey, on the holidays like that, you don't gain that reset.
Yeah, I mean the 3-day thing I think is insane way of doing it. I either rather be over PDT, or if I'm not, just use the cash on a daily basis.
Yeah, and I did it like that at the beginning, not knowing about cash accounts, but I'd also trade
Yeah.
in the simulator on the other days.
Okay, that makes sense too. I can see that.
But after that, I just went straight sim because waiting 90 days, it's like just
Yeah,
18.
crazy.
Give me all over that dip. I know it.
Yeah, I
So,
got a
like,
little bit of it.
to going back to the calendar, I'm currently green on November. I was green October. I was green September and August. And then July, I
MULN.
think I was green too, but I wasn't really recording at that time. I really started to be more strict on August.
You land new highs.
Are you still in?
you gotta keep going.
Marcel, are you still in this trade? Or did you not take it?
Didn't take it.
Which one is that? MULN?
And
No,
you land there new high
BTCT.
and BTCT.
It's got like 50 cents of range still with pretty tight spreads.
Copy. But
Let me see if I can feel an 85K block.
Gee, I'd say it definitely is not a bad time to consider going live, man, with the bigger account. And when you do, you can still take that first month to go slow,
MULN.
maybe just increase your share size just a little bit, and then from there just continue to build off of that. And before you know it, over the next couple of months, maybe May, June next year, you are where you need to be in terms of size. So keep it up, man.
Thanks.
Could
Yeah,
be
that's
1050.
what I consider doing.
Yeah, I would agree with that, RT. This is Jimmy. I started out pretty strong last week and fumbled Monday and Tuesday. Should have been up on both those days. I overtraded. Wednesday, I had a rough day. Thursday, I did fine with small share and took Friday off because I was in a mental funk. Yesterday, I again mental funk, and then today I was real small shared. I actually watched Mark Douglas last night. Try to get some psychology into this and to do a little bit better on the psychology side. And today I was up $500. So
Well
on
done.
I have two accounts, my IRA and my margin. So I appreciate you saying that. And that's definitely true to start slow. It's tough when you're in that simulator and throwing big size at everything and thinking that you could just do that in the live, and it's just totally different mindset. So yeah, I gotta start slow and be like end zones.
Yeah, process over profits, and which is why in the simulator too, you want to take realistic trades. And I'm not saying that like you haven't or other people don't, but it has to be somewhat relative to what you'll be doing when you start. That way you're very familiar with how everything will feel.
Mm.
And there's no sense of
Yeah,
FOMO of like missing
and
out
I
on
I
moves.
started out that way, and I just was scoring like crazy. Just I'm kicking ass. And then I started scaling up. My biggest power was the scaling that I did. I could scale like nuts, and I'd scale up to max and just pull off some major profits. Again, I have to redo everything again with my mindset going back to the live. Thank God I had 3 months of live in the middle of the year though, so this is not brand new to me. So I've got a mixture of live and sim, about 10 months of it.
Yeah, that's not bad. Like, because sizing up is like a very difficult thing. So having experience with that is not bad. So once you do hit the ground running, you know, after a few weeks of consistent trading, I mean, you might be able to scale faster than, you know, others, let's say. So it's definitely good to have that skill there as well.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
MULN.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
I've been trading for about a year now, and I struggled a little bit. For the first year, I mainly just watched Tim's archives,
MULN.
and I found it just wasn't enough for me to actually be profitable. And for the past month, I've just been binge watching all of the MMU material, and it's helped a ton. So if anybody's really struggling, I would suggest just watch all the edges and pattern setups, and just every day just watch them over and over. It really helps.
Yeah, because the archives are so good, sometimes people can fall victim to just skipping and going straight up to the skipping the you know the course material and going to the archives. But it's important to remember that even if you learn something that helps you out in just 1%, you know, helps you be 1% better from watching the actual course material, that alone can make a difference. Because a lot of people think, well, hey, I already know what a pattern is, I don't need to look at this. But you know, it all ties together nicely. Taking this dip, tight stop.
So the way you guys did the MMU courses are really great because you actually go into talking about a certain pattern or an edge, but then you pull in other things by saying, hey, this is a pattern that is a pattern within a pattern within an edge within an edge. So it's really great because it clarifies it all. It's really great how you did that.
Yeah, because there's a lot of overlapping like patterns, right? And there's also time frames, as this thing is ripping. There's also time frames, so it's like within the 1 minute pattern or bull flag, there might be a couple bottom bounces or VWAP dips or, you know, panic flush, but it's still all within the context of this flag. And so there can be multiple entries, high and low, as the stock is progressing. I bottom ticked that dip, man. I sold it. This thing is moving up. MULN.
Oh, good call out. I'm gonna look at it. Three.
Ready for the dip, perhaps?
There's 9, 10. Nice. Got that 302 to 314.
Nice.
There's a big bidder at 3. That's why I was just holding. I would just take like a 3-cent loss or something under 3. Took that under. I don't like it. Why is it not selling me? All right, delayed sell there. Be careful with 6K shares.
Back to flat.
The low is 283 area of the last micro pullback. Under 90 might be the area though. Have you noticed that, RT? Like on higher price stocks or whatever, like $2 to $5, and then also the penny stocks that break one and fall back. Seems like 90 is a magnet as far as like bouncing to like 89 and then going back up to the whole dollar.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, bidder showed up at 91. I don't like that I didn't push it. Come on. It's up for a small win.
It might break down and reclaim.
If the ask can come right at 90 or under, I'll take a stab up here. Oh wow, BTCT just popped from 50 to 11. So many opportunities today.
I might take it high here if it doesn't dip again. Or maybe not.
I took a stab at it under 90.
Yeah, it's a good bounce.
I want to hold so bad. Too bad. Okay, finally broke. Okay. No, it's could break now.
It might try again.
Which one? MLN?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there's that break. That's all right. How strong does she want to be? Ooh, bidder at 95. A little bit of a late entry for myself. Gonna try to hold this for high a day. And I just cannot do it.
Gotta have diamond hands, Beam. Diamond hands.
I
There's another
know.
bidder here. Let's see. There's 5.
Oh. Oh.
Diamond hands. I'll add over 5. Come on. Oh, it's not going. Or I'll buy back over 5.
Ah.
And I didn't buy back. I'm buying all the way at 8. I'm getting murdered.
It's getting weird up here.
There's a bid 30k at 3.
Ooh.
Now it's showing 10k at 303. It might go.
Yeah, that bidder popped up. Oh man, that would have been a nice winner. Oh,
As I'm saying,
my
it might
God.
go and not buying. Jeez.
Did not expect that.
screw it. I'm going for it. Let's go to
Me
30s.
too.
Ooh,
But then get it.
go,
Ready?
go. 60 shares. 50. Holding.
Beam.
No. All right. Small or decent winner.
You should go with 30.
I'm sizing down.
Heading up, brother.
As everyone is squeezing to get green, so I'll just stop.
On 320. Give it to the beam.
It's breaking.
I knew that was the dip, but I'm too scared.
Oh, there's lag. Watch out.
Come on, son. 320.
22. Can we get like 17? Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
Ooh, I'm in. Ah,
No good. It's holding.
it's holding.
Should have bought back. Nice.
All right, back to 30s. Back to 30s. Back to 30s. I can hold.
No way. I'm not set. I'm not in
Oh
still.
no.
For me.
Oh no.
I guess. 13, let's go. 13 tens. On 10. Touch. Or. Okay, this is it. This is the exact bottom. I created the bottom.
How many shares did you take there?
Bottom has been set. Oh my god. A lot.
You long 8K? You're long 8K, 12 at 13?
Break 20.
Come on.
Go.
20.
To 30. Yes.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, I'm out.
I bought another
Oh
big
my
one.
god.
35.
Oh my god. It's gonna explode.
That was nice.
Or 35, Beam.
It's gonna go to 50.
See, Beam, you gotta wait for me to set the bottom.
I know.
Then you buy.
Why'd you tell me to sell at 26?
Because if not, then I wouldn't be able to sell.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm joking. This is great punch.
Oh, that was another
Not
good.
everybody understands that sarcasm. Just saying.
That's true. Beam, this is not financial advice, and I'm joking. You know that, right?
Yes. I'm
By
responsible.
the way,
for
that trade just brought me from red to green on the ticker, so I'm still only up $100 on it.
All right, 26. 26 is the low here.
For now.
Dip below. A little bit of a risky buy there on the dip.
Got a high fill.
Waiting for the reclaim of 36 and 22. Nope.
Is she failing? All right, I'm gonna take my $300 and perhaps ease off.
And 313. Don't flush on me. Back to 20s.
This is key here. Needs to hold.
17's acting like pretty strong resistance.
It goes back to 3.
Oh, it broke it. There's 20. I was waiting for the bid to get above 20.
For those of you on the live stream, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.
I'm gonna sell it.
Stay a minute.
There's 20. That's crazy. Every time I sell, it goes to where I want like a second later.
Wait, 30? Holy smokes. Okay, that helped.
Micro? Go. Go.
Micro, come on, micro, please.
No, holding. Damn it. Sorry.
I didn't get in.
Oh. Okay.
It's having resistance.
Sorry for cutting RT.
Oh, you're good.
All right, I'm gonna take one more trade and then I'm gonna stop because I need to eat some lunch.
Am I making nothing there? What? Guess I gotta hold it.
Yeah, this is one you can't really sell the immediate pop. You kind of gotta hold and pray.
And pray.
Big dip. Oh,
Oh, it helped. 32.
big dip.
Oh, come on.
Horrible exit.
5-minute candle is struggling.
Big bidder at 20. Come on. Dang.
Flush down to 3. It's the third time we're here. Pastor, do not take the third time. What's it gonna be?
Understand? And 306. Low risky. Oh, and 303. Wow. Come
Yeah, you
on.
stole my fill.
Come on, over. Man, filled at the bottom there.
All right, I'm done.
100
That's it.
million? Yeah, this thing is tanking, isn't it?
But 303 to 310 wasn't bad right there, though.
I know. I should have sold. I didn't know. I thought I was in 306 and I was waiting for the pop over 10, and then the rest of my shares filled. I'm in 94. I just want back up to 310 just one time. Oop. I don't think it's going to happen.
All right, for those of you on YouTube, take care, stay safe, stay green, shutting it down. You guys can join the chat room and join these beautiful conversations that we have daily. All right, I'll post the link for the chat, and then we're gonna get the heck out of here. Chat room is just $14 a month to be a part of greatness. People spend $14 in just 2 days on coffee. It's as cheap as it'll ever be. And it's not free because we have to filter out a bunch of garbage, all right? There's just too much nonsense here, so we have to filter out all the weakness. And now we have more concentration. But anyhows, that'll do it. It's been a great day. I mean, it's another 2 back-to-back solid days here. We're up over $10,000, which is quite the amount of money here. And that's with us taking that bigger loss and not really going full size on BTCT. So we might have left some money on the table. We also, after that loss, hesitated and ended up missing out on BCTS or whatever the name was. So there's work to be done. Hopefully we continue to see these penny stocks. It seems like I finally figured them out. I mean, it's just kind of a little late, but better late than never. If we can continue to get more cheaper stocks, this will be great. And the higher price stocks is business as usual. But yeah, with that being said, hit that thumbs up. Stay safe, stay green. Tomorrow again. All right, guys? Freedom Trader, appreciate it, man. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Long-time supporter here since, I think, like 2020, 2019, maybe. Freedom Trader, man. Shout out to you, and I'm glad to hear that the family is doing well. All right, guys, take care, stay safe, stay green.